Yes, we're back. 4. Writer's note. Hi everyone. It's nice to see how much you are enjoying the dramatic series. I am glad all the reviews have been sexy, but I'm just warning you there is violence and sex in this chapter, so here is where the M rating really comes in. Anyway, there may be more of these every so often. Bye, XD.
Like totally.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat? I think it's a threat.
It could have been a threat. But now I'm going to go back to Jock Douchebag. Sonic and the Sex, Chapter 4. The Tip of Tails' Penis.
Oh my god.
Sonic and friends just stood there for a while, not knowing what to say at all. In any way. Amy walked up to Shadow and said that he sucks balls. Shadow said, tough luck, kid, because Eggman is helping me now die.
What? He's
That's
helping you die.
She said, you suck
wait,
balls.
so wait. They tried to kill you, but they killed Eggman instead.
Is he pushing you on the stairs?
Huh?
I don't know. He shouted. Amy ran away and they didn't see her again for a whole week. Tails was really smart, so he used a gun and made to shoot Eggman, but it didn't work for some reason. If our girlfriend was here, thought Sonic a lot.
I don't even understand.
Oh, she had something to add.
I don't. No, I just don't. This story is it's all coming back to me now. How incomprehensible it is. It's like trying to understand or something.
When you're reading this shit, and I'm reading that crap, it all coming back to me. Shadow and Eggman left the building, so everyone was scared for a bit. Then Sonic said, no!
Why? Why? Like, oh yeah, we just showed up to let you know that nobody was actually dead and we're not falling for your shit. Bye, losers.
Damn. If they cheated death, nothing can stop them. Then Sonic said, no, and chased after them. He punched Shadow, and Shadow fell over into a car. Everyone ran out behind Sonic and got ready to punch him shad bad. Eggman was behind Shadow, running away. Shadow kicked Vector right in the face, and the face belonging to Vector was bleeding.
But we're not sure about this, because it's a question as well.
His nose. No way! Sonic and Knuckles ran up to Shadow and punched him so hard his chest hair came out.
What?
He knocked him into puberty. All of a sudden, everyone noticed Cream flying up in the sky with her ears making her fly up. Cream suddenly came down really fast, and it was rad. She hit Shadow right in the jaw. Shadow's snout looked like it might just come off. Whoa.
Why are any of these people doing this?
I don't know.
Shits and giggles.
Fair enough.
Shadow attempted to kick Cream, but it was no use. Wait, no use. Silver was there and picked up.
What? Are we implying Silver is pointless?
Has Silver been mentioned so far?
Well, he was mentioned at the meeting.
Okay. As long as he was mentioned.
It's okay.
But, okay.
It was a pretty
sure?
bad game for what I remember.
But you like Shadow.
No, we're talking about Silver.
Oh, we're talking Silver, Shadow. Oh, crap. No. Are we talking about what? Wait, this is a Sonic story, though.
Yeah.
Is Shadow in the Sonic game?
Yeah, he's in Sonic Adventure 2, and then he had his own game.
What kind of animal is Silver?
He's also a hedgehog.
Is he a hawk? Please tell me he's a hawk. Silver Hawk.
He works with a hawk, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I'll take that. That seems good enough. Silver was there and picked up Shadow with the powers he had and threw him very hard, and Shadow was knocked out. He was back up in no time, though, with blood all over his face and exploded pimples everywhere.
What?
He knocked his pimples into explosion. The shock of his fist created a pimple-breaking shockwave across his entire... And they exploded like little volcanoes.
But I can actually imagine this becoming like a spa therapy that stupid rich people pay way too much to get.
Yeah.
And then
I can imagine this becoming a fetish.
Well, yeah, it's going to become a fetish, obviously. But
do it right in my face. Exploded pimples everywhere. He used chaos control, and Silver was like, "Oh no!" As Shadow sends him back to the year 1850.
Shadow can't do that. Also,
Yeah,
Silver
now.
is from the future. Why would he go back in time even more, especially if he's not using his own powers?
He got up to 80. He activated the flux capacitor. They went back in time. That's the power of love. I'm sorry. I went to a better story. All of a sudden, Shadow backs off and runs. The day after, Sonic was thinking about how Shadow has run away after the fight. He thought that maybe they have chased him out of town, but for now, he wanted to have that three-way.
Who cares about Silver? Well, we better get to that three-way we were talking about yesterday.
I'm not done making the sexy music. Okay, the three-way. He called up Tails. He called up him. He, spread his tails apart, stuck his face in his ass, and called up him. He called up Tails and his girlfriend, and they said they'd be there in 5 minutes. When Tails arrived, Sonic talked to him, waiting for his girlfriend. What of the subjects are you doing, Tails? Asked Sonic. He was falling into a dyslexic state. His mind was quickly turning into pudding.
Chemicals is what happens when you read this story.
I think
well, you travel. Well, I haven't. You've seen the they test astronauts in that thing that goes around and around. I've forgotten what it's called.
Yeah,
Centrifuge. Thank you. A centrifuge, and you see their face just sort of peeling back and everything. I figure Sonic has run so fast in his life that his mind is sort of pressed up against the back of his skull by now. And he has thinking problems.
You know what I was thinking? This is related, but it wasn't what you were going for. But I was
better be good then.
I was thinking, wouldn't it be awful if if instead of in the Sonic games as we see them, he just runs and everything's normal. Like if he ran and he had this power to run really fast, he's like super speed, but he had no ability to stop his face from like rippling and going back like the people in the centrifuge. And you're just playing this game and his cheeks are like rippling.
Right, all you see of this coming at you are these teeth with no lips. And... Chemicals, replies Tails. I want a bachelor, he said.
What?
Sonic says he wants to be a bachelor. He's not married yet, but,
No, he wants a bachelor.
Yeah, I guess he wants a boyfriend.
Well, okay. I was about to say that, Sonic. Sonic says he hates college. Who says Tails? You're talking to Sonic.
My brain hurts.
Sonic says he hates school. Tails, I'm right here. Yeah, Sonic's right here. Yeah, I'm right in front of you. I'm waving my hand in front of your face. Sonic died 3 years ago. No, I'm right here. He died on the steps. I waited too long. Says Tails. Yeah, I do there, replied Sonic. He really wanted the girl to come.
That's nice. Well, you better start diddling her.
I brought my future device, said Tails.
Why?
Oh, the future device finally comes into play. I've been waiting for this.
It's sort of dildo shaped. You stick it up here. And then you squeeze your legs and say, there's no place like home.
That's that kind of future.
Mm-hmm. It's a sexy future. He looked at what it said, and then looked happy and excited. Are you gonna sex with me, he asked? He asked? There was a question mark.
Yeah.
Did he ask or not?
Also, why are you there? I assume Sonic told you on the phone, like, hey, I want you to come over and we're gonna do my girlfriend.
Hey, look, my chick's being really ornery. We're gonna get together and we're gonna do her, okay?
Yeah, man, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't know you're coming.
Alright, well, I gotta grab a burrito first.
He said as he took off Tails' pants, but not in the way that Shadow did.
Wait, where are we?
When did Tails start wearing pants?
It's, hi friend, are you ready to sex with me? Are you ready? Oh, wait. Yeah, hi friend, are you ready to sex me? No, Tails doesn't wear pants, but, in an earlier chapter, Shadow took off his pants so everyone could see his tiny dick, and they sprinkled pixie dust on it.
Oh, right.
Hi friend.
It's canon, I guess.
Who says, hi friend, are you ready to sex me?
Courtesans?
I'm not actually sure that would not be something that would just, like, completely turn you off. Like, hi friend.
Okay, like, I didn't hear this entire first part, like, this first sentence of this paragraph.
I will restart then, for the benefit of everyone and the listening audience. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. I skipped ahead. I'm sorry. I don't remember saying this either. The girlfriend was late, so Sonic jumped on me.
Wow, Dave, I didn't know you were into hedgehogs.
Yeah, it's. I didn't want to say it, but it's come out, and I guess it's out there, so. Yeah, hedgehogs.
Okay.
His name is Bufo. The girlfriend was late, so Sonic jumped on him and put him on the bed. Hi, friend, are you ready to sex me? He said as he took off.
Sounds like something from a totally wrong children's educational show or something. Like, hi, friend, are you ready to sex me?
Also, why would you say hi, friend?
Ready to sex.
Why would you say this? Because you know what you're there for,
right,
and you already know Sonic, and you've been there for a few minutes.
Right, no introduction needed, I guess. Hi, we're gonna do it now, right? Okay.
I'll just bend over and stick it up my ass whenever you're ready.
The time machine.
Stick it in and get it over with.
What if Tails' time machine really is his asshole? No, for real. For real, you have to stick your dick in. You'll go to the future, I promise. And I'll go to heaven.
Wow.
For best results, lick it. He said as he took off Tails' pants, but not in the way that Shadow did. Tails knew this would happen because on his future predicting device it said he'd lose his virginity. Sonic rubbed the tip of Tails' penis, then began sucking it, quickly. Just sort of licking, and then sucking.
You sound like a duck.
You know, ducks have a corkscrew penis that is about as large as they are.
Oh yes, and girl ducks have a reverse corkscrew vagina that corkscrews in the opposite direction.
Yeah, and pigs do too.
Well, it makes sense with pigs; their tails are already curly. So
yeah, it makes me wonder if there was something like related or something. I don't know, but you know, like a pig's
birds are
orgasm
pigs.
How
long does a pig's orgasm last? This better be funny.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. That would be so uncomfortable.
I know.
No wonder pigs just don't give a shit. They have half an hour long orgasms. They don't want anything more from life. Like what, bacon? Who gives a shit?
I have this feeling that, like, there's something to be said about this topic and, like, Porky Pig, but I just can't tie them together. I'm not sure what it is. There's got to be something there.
Petunia Pig.
Or Petunia Pig. Either way. But like, there's got to be something to tie these topics together, because it's just like, it's like it's asking.
Now, I'm going to have to call you an asshole, Hoosh, because now I'm thinking of, like, Petunia Pig on her back, and Porky, he's climbing on top, and then he's sort of hovering over her, right? He's in, but he's hovering over her. But then the corkscrew starts working. He starts slowly spinning around until he lowers down.
Wow, it really gives a new meaning to the phrase "sit and spin."
Screwed. Hi, Kassie. Would you like to join in?
I have nothing intelligent to add to this conversation.
Yes. Well, that's okay. We didn't have anything intelligent either.
So, pig sex. It's happening now.
Yes. Delicious orange fur went everywhere. Sonic's ballsack had grown back since that ballsack incident in the school, so it was fine. Tails groaned, and was very much gripping the bed so hard. His small penis was waving all over the place. How much waving can a small penis do?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. If it can't be really waving, it maybe like...
About as much as you can wave your pinky, I guess.
Well, more maybe like bobbing, but...
What if it's that tiny?
Oh, okay, yeah, he's moving his whole... He's doing the hips and everything, so... Yeah, okay.
Like tiny, insignificant nub sort of jiggling in the... I'm gonna stop here.
It's like one raisin on a pile of Jell-O.
Oh my god!
Then Sonic girlfriend arrived and started joining in the sex on Tails. Sonic was doing him so violently he was screaming and ripping out Tails' penis hairs.
Ow!
Good
Which he didn't have very many of anyway, so it's #fine.
What? It's #fine?
I don't know what hashtag for anything means. And by the end of the ordeal... Go ahead.
It means we're trying to trend with ripping out people's pubic hair in the moment.
Is that trendy? How many celebrities are doing that?
Probably more than we want to know.
Yeah, I mean, if it trends on Twitter, then I guess we'll find out.
Nobody look that up, because I'm sure you'll be traumatized for life.
I'm not going to look that up. Look that up.
I'm more advising the listeners.
So it'll turn out to be somebody I loved since childhood. Like William Shatner does it, or like, you could have find out Bozo the Clown was an avid pubic hair ripper. And by the end of the ordeal, Tails had no hairs left.
Wow, so he's now a hairless fox.
But wait, there's more, because in the next sentence we realize that women's genitals are portable. Sonic's girlfriend took out her vagina and put it in Tails. And Sonic's butt. And it was bliss.
No.
It was bliss!
No.
She just reached down, twisted a little. There's the vagina. She holds it up, and then Sonic's like, he moves the vagina lips while he sings, "Hello, my baby, hello, my honey."
Wow, this is surreal.
Okay, Tails and Sonic kept hitting their head on the table, but they didn't care. Sonic started kissing Tails so hard that both their tongues hurt a lot. Meanwhile, he gave a hickey to his tongue.
Good job, was he?
No, too much teeth.
Meanwhile, Sonic's girlfriend was making milk on them, and that was so rad, thought Sonic and Tails. Just like
Is she pregnant? If so, then ripping out her vagina is a terrible idea.
It'll grow back.
Genitals are modular in the Sonic world.
Well, they'd have to be, because, Alright, so off camera, Sonic has his penis, right? But when he comes on camera, he can't have a gigantic wang out there for kids to see. They just unscrew it. Just set it down. Are you ready, Sonic? Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, Sonic on set. Did you take off penis this time? Yeah, it's off. Okay, you remember what happened last time? Yes, I remember. Alright, don't make us make Knuckles too. So rad, thought Sonic and Tails as they kissed harder. Sonic made a penis word by taking everyone's penises and putting them together really hard.
Wait, so the girlfriend has a penis too?
Well, they did say everyone.
Well,
so
she had to take off the vagina to make room for the attachment.
Does it have a HEPA filter?
Because
my vacuum cleaner is modular.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, you can have the normal mushroom type penis, or you can use the hammerhead penis so that you can pick up dirt in the corners.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Does it have like the shark penis that's like double pronged so that you can just have the double action going on if you need to?
Yeah. You got the colloquial penis, yeah, and no, I shouldn't be telling you this, but there's a special on the brushed penis, and that's for the ladies.
The things you will learn on this show.
More familiar than you ever wanted to get with any of the Bad Fanfiction Theatre hosts. Today on Bad Fanfiction Theatre.
Now I'm suddenly thinking back to when I made the bad dragon cut. I don't even remember which story that was.
I don't remember either.
I think it was Sexy Santa.
Sexy Santa. Santa baby.
Yeah, they should have actually used that in the story.
Yeah, she was not fond of Sexy Santa.
Claus. With a poop in it? Did Santa poo down the chimney?
No.
No, she was very unhappy at Bella's friends basically being extremely obnoxious and creepy.
No respect for the Sandman.
Manipulate her into this lingerie. That was her lingerie. That was the one where it came from, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you were like, it's lingerie! Sexy lingerie for that special moment in time.
Yeah, and then we just kind of went with it. Because I was raging so much.
It's got like teeth on the crotch and spikes everywhere. Lingerie. Okay. Sonic grabbed Tails' balls and
it's got like angry eyes over the chest, and then it's got this frowny face with fangs in it down on the stomach. And
sort
it's
of like Kill la Kill.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is sort of like that. I didn't think about that, but that's very good. That's a good idea. People will be able to understand this more easily now.
Yeah, and the lingerie also comes alive and starts attacking people.
Yes.
Sonic grabbed Tails' balls and pulled on them really hard. They turned red from the force.
Oh my god.
You had something to say, Hosh?
I'm just reacting with appalled shock.
Are your legs crossed at this moment?
No, but no. No, but I
Are they going further apart?
No, definitely not. But
he is currently in a very neutral position.
Okay.
I'm just, it reminds me of that, one thing that someone posted. It was like a photo from something they were reading. I think it was Cosmopolitan or something. One of these magazines that was telling.
That's a good bad fan fiction for you.
And they were telling like women to just like tug on the dude's balls. And it was like,
no.
That may not be such good advice. Like, maybe some dudes, but I really wouldn't just bank on this, just reaching over and giving him a good tug. That's a good way, if you're not interested in someone, that's a good way to end a...
If you're gonna honk the upstairs parts, she can pull the downstairs parts, I guess. Be fair.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get back to the story now.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's take a break from all this dirty talk and get back to the story. Sonic's girlfriend was putting her nipples into Tails' mouth and playing with her balls.
Wow, so she does have a penis.
She does have a penis, and it comes equipped with balls.
And I guess she's just plucking off her nipples and putting them into Tails' mouth. I guess she is modular. Completely modular, like...
So she's just a sex doll.
Yeah. Yes. Now I'm imagining I'm imagining that a whole new Sonic, like the Sonic that's unable to, stop his face from doing the whole spreading, going back thing, and Amy's a sex doll with like a pleasure mouth, and
If this is Amy. Maybe it's Sally.
It's girlfriend.
Or Nina, or who knows?
Maybe you're right. Maybe this generic, anonymous girlfriend is actually just a sex doll. That's why she's just modular. You just stick parts on, take parts off. Yeah, I'll bet she has 3 settings too.
Yeah, she's probably like one of those reels doll. Yeah.
For reals. It was so awesome, but everyone suffered from a massive carpet burn that caused Tails and Sonic to lose skin and nice colorful fur on their back.
How? Also, didn't they go into the bed?
Yeah, there's a bed, guys. That's usually what it's made for. But don't do it on the shag carpet. That's never going to come out. They decided to stop and go home now. Tails zipped up.
Wait,
nobody
so they
orgasmed.
didn't finish
they just
having
decided
sex?
To stop.
They just, did a lot of masturbating and stuff?
It's just rubbing and, just sort of kissing violently and ripping out each other's pubes.
Where were they?
At Sonic's place.
But they went home after... I'm not going to try and make sense of this story.
Right, they were in the middle of the Santa setup in the mall. All the kids were watching. It's pretty cool.
For this story, I really wouldn't put it past them.
Tails zipped up his now hairless small gray penis, and Sonic zipped up his bigger penis, which also lost a lot of hair. Finally, Sonic's girlfriend zipped up her vagina.
Ah!
Not her pants.
What?
What?
She's got a zipper and a lock.
How did
She zips it up and says, "You're not getting any sugar tonight."
I think
No sugar
I think
tonight
this is how,
in my coffee. No sugar tonight.
I think this is how politicians think people's genitals work.
Oh no! With all the nookie they're getting, well, they at least know how their genitals work. Until they're caught, then they have no idea. Tails and Sonic's girlfriend said they had a great time and bye.
Wait, so now there are 2 girls there?
Maybe she's girlfriend to them both.
Oh no,
she's got enough-
Sonic. It was Sonic.
Parts to go
So that's
around,
possessive,
so-
right? Sonic's girlfriend said,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Tails and Sonic's girlfriend, not Tails and Sonic's girlfriend.
Right.
So, yeah, okay.
Okay. No, we can't get him on that one. You win this time, XXO, whatever.
Mario, Sonic, Lover, Man.
Mario Sonic Lover Man. I'm gonna be your Mario Sonic Lover Man. All Sonic could think about the day after was his girlfriend being totally cool in the tip of Tails' penis. Tails had never been circumcised, so there was a lot of extra skin where Sonic was licking. He liked extra skin and penis wireless and penis swirlies. So he really enjoyed yesterday. He didn't even notice that Shadow wasn't back yet, and he deserved it. Rawful.
He deserved what?
Sonic
Why
was-
is that funny?
Who knows?
Rawful. Sonic was so very happy, and it looks like Tails was too, and that was rad. Meanwhile, Shadow was angry and planning revenge. Oh wait, we never framed him because Eggman never died, realized Sonic. Uh-oh, everyone thought.
How was that
What is
bad?
that?
And who's everyone?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought everyone went home.
Everybody's like, we just punched Shadow a lot, and then him and Eggman ran off.
Yep.
Hold on, let me, take out my vagina. Ugh. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, okay.
Alright, yes. Sonic and the Sex, Chapter 5, The Tip of Fury. Dear Dead Diary. Dear Dead Diary. The cosmos is a mysterious place of infinite possibilities and wonder. And that means only death.
No, you need to read this like Morgan Freeman.
I can't read this like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
I can't read this thing.
Wow, it is really raining outside. Sorry.
Interjecting.
My bad.
And that's not just Sonic's rain.
No.
There's some actual water there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, God. For the last few weeks, I've been hiding out in a cave. I got chased away by a group of crabs.
What?
Group of crabs.
So wait, Poop got together and formed an army, and
That or dice.
okay.
The
Perhaps-
Poos go marching
perhaps
one
dice-
by one, hurrah, hurrah. The Poos go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.
It could be dice. It could be dice made out of poop. Who knows? Whatever they are hostile to
Crabs.
whoever's. Oh, Shadow. My name is Shadow, but I changed my name to Shadbad to escape my dark past.
No, you didn't. They gave you that name
I
because
thought
they didn't
Sonic
like
gave
you.
them that name as a derogative.
He did. And I don't know why naming yourself Bad would escape your dark past. That would seem to be counterproductive.
It's a Michael Jackson move.
I don't know.
Just beat
Because
it.
he's bad. You gave me
I'm-
permission.
Well, I did say when Hushicho came back.
I'm writing this on the cable with chalk. And any mistakes in this were caused by inner dark heart and non-caring attitude. So,
Bye-bye.
any mistakes, if I messed up, it's because I didn't give a shit.
Okay. I can go
We
with that.
assumed.
My life is a never-ending swirl of misery, like the swirl of a toilet after you flush a poo away.
What?
If you're in
That's-
Australia, does it swirl backwards?
Yes.
No.
Does your misery go in reverse? Like you'll be happy.
It still swirls away. It's gone forever, but you never really forget it. Well, it's gone forever unless your septic tank backs up, in which case it's not
Does it
gone
swirl?
forever.
Does it swirl down the toilet in the same way that Porky Pig mounts Petunia?
We're going back to the pig sex topic, are we?
I'm just trying to be
Oh,
clear.
I'll bet our listeners were hoping we would never go back to that, but here it is.
Well,
I mean,
you're
tough
welcome.
luck, guys.
You're listening to Sonic and the Sex. I don't know what to tell you, but it's gone forever, but you never really forget it and the pain it caused you. I don't know about
Like
you,
Sonic
but
and
I
the Sex.
yeah. But I don't tend to remember my bowel movements very much. Like I have not had a poop that was particularly memorable.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I named mine.
Well, you know,
should have
Beavis.
seen Larry, he was humongous.
Beavis from Beavis and Butthead thought that when you flushed the toilet, then it was kept in a jar in the cellar. So, you know.
Well, the septic
never know.
tank is sort of the cellar.
I'm not gonna go there. Are you sure
Sorry,
you even liked
Kathy,
it to begin
I forgot.
Are you sure you even liked it to begin with? Liked what? Liked your poop? I don't like my poop. I flush it because I want to get rid of it. Really? That is what my parents used to say before they would, which is like wood of trees, hit me with the car and
You
shove my
didn't
head
have
in their
parents, Shadow? I don't think you did.
Is this sort of like the Yorkshireman sex? Yorkshireman sex. The Yorkshireman sketch by Monty Python, where they also talk about how horrible their childhoods were. Where I used to walk uphill, back and forth, both ways on glass, barefoot. That's nothing. When I was young, my parents used to hit me with a car and shove my head in this sex bed.
I don't even know what's going on here. Like, I don't know what this story is doing. I don't know. what it's doing.
Maybe
Well,
it's
I'm
pooping.
sure the author is yelling right now. Well, maybe if you read it instead of stomping every 5 seconds.
Look, if you want to read it, you read it yourself. I'm so
Are
sad.
you telling me or the author?
Everybody.
I don't know anymore. I'm so sad, and this day I'm going to end it all, or am I? Is it an end or a big inning? Or a big inning?
Take me out to the
Da-da-da-da-da.
ball game. Take me out to the crowd.
Ruffle, he meant
Beat up
beginning.
my penis with a wiffle bat.
Zip up my vagina, and then that's that.
I don't care if it ever grows back.
Oh my god.
Keep
Ruffle,
going.
you
It's only
didn't
going to get
finish.
the worse from here.
He meant beginning, but he's stupid. I'm just clarifying.
No, so it wasn't the author's fault.
I don't think you're in any position to cast aspersions on other people's stupidity, author.
Even
I just-
fictional people.
Let those who live in glass houses not throw stones, please. Hey Knuckles,
Oh, what the hell
says
are we doing then?
we're living in glass houses. We're all living in glass houses, but we have acknowledged those glass houses. We have the Windex ready. Hey Knuckles.
Alright, I won't interrupt for the rest of the paragraph.
Hey Knuckles, says Sonic.
Except
very,
to say that
very,
I won't interrupt.
very, very far away and happy.
Then how
Yeah.
can you hear him? Also, why
Said-
is he saying this to Knuckles? I thought we were with Shadow.
And why is he happy? Yeah, said Knuckles. I had sex with Tails with my girlfriend. No worries here, because I'm not gay, Sonic said.
No, I
Good
just
job.
had just had a three-way with my best friend, who's a dude, and my girlfriend, who might be a girl, but maybe she has a penis.
No,
We know she has
That
both.
means I'm not gay. So I guess you're bi?
I want to ride my bisexual.
Okay, we okay. Good job, but no being happy right now. We're mourning Silver, and we didn't manage to frame Shadow. What's this? Said the priest.
What? When
They
did
were all at the funeral of the belonging to Silver the Hedgehog, our beloved
how did
friend.
he die? He didn't die. He went back into the past.
So, like, Sonic comes to a funeral, is not aware it's a funeral, and starts talking about the three-way he just had.
Yeah. Sonic gives no shits.
Check out these dates. Go ahead, Hush. I will interrupt still.
Speaking won't help him now. It's no use, said the priest. Silver's grave said 1991 to 2014, 1850 to 1861.
Alright, here's where I'm going to need to interrupt you. Okay, so the story so far, 1991 was when Silver was born. And at 2014, he was sent back in time to 1850, where he died in 1861. Why are they having the funeral now?
Maybe they found out?
Did they keep his body in storage for like the what is it? The math shit. 50 plus years.
Maybe they just found his dead body all these years later?
What,
If
is
they
it
should-
lying
oh,
there?
there he is.
I don't know.
And
You see,
according
the
to the
reason-
dates, he was only 20. He's only in his 20s. Oh, 30s. My bad. Sorry.
Wait, then how
Sorry,
is he in
math.
college?
Yes, he should be beyond college
I don't
age,
know.
right?
I don't
11.
Or 30s. No,
Wait.
math is hard.
2001?
Especially time travel math.
No, he would have been 20-something.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
You're right. You're right.
Doesn't
He would have
matter
been
at all.
20.
You're trying to make sense of something. You're trying
My
to make
brain
sense
has
of something.
to, Hushicho. It has to. I have to save my sanity somehow.
I fell into this trap too. It's a trap.
I'm still stuck.
You see, the reason it was like this is because in Chapter 4 he got sent back in time to 1850. He was killed in the Civil War 1 year later.
That's not 1 year later. That's like 11.
That's true.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think somebody needs to go back and look at their Bible.
Also, the Civil War didn't start until 1861.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh no, you're thinking about the war between the states, the Civil War, that one. This is the Civil War, which was the nice war between the states,
I'm just going to
where nobody shot each other.
But he died.
They just shoot
anyway.
themselves. Yeah, well, he shot himself in the Civil War. The Civil War.
Okay, so
it's civilized.
So he basically
What's so civil about war anyway?
He basically died from 1851 to 1861 when he died for the last time. Like he finished dying in 1861, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's how we can explain this. He died from 1851 to 1861 and finished dying in 1861. Silver had been older than Sonic, who was 19. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Later that day, they were thinking about Shadow. I think I've run out of fucks. Yeah, sure, why not? And how they got him so good. You didn't get him. You didn't get Shadow at all.
This next line refers to all of us.
I'm a sucker.
Yes, I am. I agreed to read this story when they requested it.
Many a true word. Said Victor because he got really sad at the funeral. Because you'd call yourself a sucker for getting sad at a funeral. Victor hadn't been very happy recently, and he'd been being mean and like an arcade game towards Scream recently. So he's been shaking her down for quarters apparently. Basically,
he grabs Cream and goes up the top of an unfinished building and tosses barrels down at a plumber.
You know, that would probably fit in with the rest of this story. Why not? Basically, he had only give her one chance, then take out all his internalized anger on her. One chance to what? Victor was thinking that he should be nice to her to make it up to her about his rudeness. Tails' future predicting device said this won't happen, and that is the reason he had sex with Sonic and his girlfriend.
Wait.
Yes, all along, he was practicing to help Vector because he is smart and nice, God bless.
What?
Oh,
Wait, when did Vector have sex with Sonic and his girlfriend?
Vector.
No. See, Tails had sex with Sonic and his girlfriend. Tails had sex with Sonic and his girlfriend. They had the threesome because Tails' future predicting device said that Vector should be nice to Cream to make up for his rudeness. Because he was practicing to help Vector because he is smart and nice, and apparently this is going to have some appreciable effect on Vector's being less of a giant douche.
Roger, Riley. This is Victor with my Vector.
Paper towel rolls are on the patio table. Everyone was in music class, learning about what a drums, I'm making finger quotes, a drums is.
Wait,
when the
but
bell
what
rings,
about the funeral?
All leave. They're in
I
music
suppose the
class
funeral
now.
was in music class. I'm coming to understand that you know how he doesn't do paragraph breaks where he should within the paragraphs? I'm thinking the paragraph breaks are the span of months. And
well, it did say later that day
that there's right.
Right. So yeah, but I think you're probably right because it's just like this is like James Joyce. You know, it's like flow of consciousness, stream of consciousness. You know, like something just occurs, and then the thought's over, and it's over, and we're just moving on with our lives. And
yes, soon Sonic and Tails will find themselves neck deep in backcountry.
And yes, I said yes, I will. Yes, I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, I remember now.
What are drums?
A
For
drum.
500,
Yeah.
Alex.
Tails got Vector to stay, and they hid behind the piano, waiting for the room to be empty in every way. Well, if you're waiting for it to be empty in every way, you can't be in it. So, obviously not in every way. Then Tails grabbed Vector and said, I'm going to help you sex with cream. I love that.
Your Vector.
I love that, said Vector enthusiastically. What? I don't know. How does... I practiced on Sonic, so I have some good ideas. Now practice what you know on me, said Tails, his penis rising up like a ballon, filling with gas and butterfly butter.
What?
Maybe it's Viagra gas, lol.
I hope your penis doesn't fill with gas. And what is butterfly butter?
Yeah, I farted out of my penis once.
Is it like
It was
insect
not fun.
candy?
Maybe it even says maybe it's Viagra gas. You don't know. You just don't know.
We don't know. These are mysteries that were not meant to be solved.
These are mysteries of science. Mysteries of science, Kassie.
You want us to find the answers to these, but it's like playing God. You can't play God. So Vector was grabbing something?
That story
Yes,
is
Victor.
bad.
Victor grabbed the side of the piano and flattened himself out like a cold scientific board? What does that even mean?
Maybe they're saying he's planking.
He could be planking, yeah.
Somebody went beep.
That's the police.
Yeah, did the
Yeah,
angels
that was
contact
the
you?
police. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Hold on. Oh. Yeah, the police want me to watch more movies on Netflix for some reason. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's only say here that it was a night of fun for Vector and Tails, as they made sex noises and humped Bumby Boobies, which Tails invented, and it's cool, and you'll see about it in Chapter 6. So thanks for not telling us about that, and telling us that we had to read the next chapter to find out what the fuck the Bumby Boobies witch is.
I'm
Hopefully
gonna
this isn't
get
like
you
the Blair
woman
Witch.
together in the middle of the night. Our bodies go so close together, gonna hump bumpy boobies all night. Bumpy boobies,
This one's
Bumpy
Petunia and
boobies.
this one's Roxy.
What are we doing with our lives? I never thought that I would say the phrase, hump Bumby Boobies witch.
There are a lot of things we never thought we would say on this show.
There
It's
are a lot
the
of
dreaded
things I
hump
never-
bumpy boobies witch.
There are a lot of things I never thought I would say in general that I have said on this show, and I'm not sure how I should feel about that, but, yeah,
Dirty. You should feel dirty.
I do feel dirty. Feel very, very dirty. When Tails and Vector stopped the sex, they heard an announcement about the college was going to re-enroll some student who had left in the past. Why would they make an announcement about this?
Yeah,
Who
nobody
gives a shit?
So this
Right.
is the guy you get to beat up, everybody. If you see him on the walk in the halls, he's the new kid. He's free game. Just knock the crap out of him.
No one knew who they were, so it didn't matter was the thought everyone thought. So if they didn't know who it was, why did they make an announcement about
I
it? Why
don't know.
didn't
It was just
care?
something to fill time. Because nobody gave a shit, apparently.
Well, that's the thought I thought.
The only
He's
person
from
who was
New York
all,
all of a sudden.
the only person who was all concerned was Amy. She was back now, and on her period she was smart. What?
Wait, your period doesn't, increase your brain cells.
Was there supposed to be a comma here, or was this literally saying that on her period she was smart?
Well,
She
a
gets-
period, putting an actual period in there doesn't make sense either. She was back now on her. She was smart.
She gets strokes, a genius. She gets strokes. She gets strokes. A genius with she has a period, so she thought.
When I'm alone and no one's looking and I have a napkin ready, I can get strokes of genius too. That's such a good idea. Oh.
It's like, it really is like it's stream of consciousness. Like, these words, they are English, technically, but they don't quite like this. The syntax is just not there. She gets strokes, a genius with she has a period, so she thought Shadow was coming back to the school.
Or taught. Shut the thought.
Thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then the school day ended. The next day, at lunch, everyone was talking about Evil Shadow, poor Silver,
Evil Shadow!
and Happy Victor, because it was sex time for him. So everybody
At
knew
lunch?
about this.
So he's gonna have sex during lunch in front of everybody.
Right, well, there's a giant
everyone-
cage that they built, suspended from the cafeteria roof.
And everybody was looking forward to it. Like, everybody was aware of this and looking forward to it. So,
Right,
yeah, just...
and
just
it hovers
that-
right above the golden cool kids table.
That's right.
Maybe that's why the edge of it was so messy. It's all coming together now. It makes sense. No, it doesn't. I'm lying.
You liar, you.
Remember to detach something from her, said Tails.
What?
Her vagina.
Why? Was a question Vector asked. And it is reasonable, right? Yes, it is reasonable, because this is insane. If you induce
This is a
pain,
song line.
if you induce pain, it'll count as gain. Just
What?
rip something off, like Sonic tore my dick hairs off.
What?
Alright, said Vector.
If you induce pain, it'll count as gain. Just rip something in and off, like Sonic tore my dick hairs off. Oh.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
probably in love.
This
in
is
love
this is
Blue
definitely
Girl
Limp
video
Bizkit.
games where she's using
Yes.
her pubic hair as bullets.
They were all sitting at the golden table with the rotting corner, but now that Shadow is gone, the school fixed it because they weren't scared anymore. That wasn't what you said that was about.
You know, I was thinking about the rotting corner just now, and I was thinking, you know, there are times when the butt gets really sweaty and it starts to feel sticky, and you'll come up to like the end of a table and you'll try and rub it just to get the hairs apart, and then you have to reach down and pull your underwear out of your crack. But you know, I can see that rotting the table. You guys are with me, right? Right? Jesus, now my ass crack is sweating again. Where's the table? Is this made of wood?
It's over
Okay,
there.
that'll work.
The food was coming from the waiters because
Yeah, school
cafeterias have waiters. Yeah. And the food was still alive.
Why?
Typical, says Espio. The food is always so bad and alive.
Okay, you guys might be like animal based, but you're still people. I'm pretty sure you don't actually have to hunt and capture your food that somehow waiters are bringing you.
Apparently it's not even good quality living stock.
Maybe it's just rats, like sewer rats.
Oh no, I see. Go ahead and read. I'll explain.
That night Vector went over to Cream's house, which is a plural because there's no apostrophe, getting ready for the sex. Vector knocked for nearly.
It's where you go to knock, but you just end up humping the door.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
this door like feels so good with its wood on my penis.
Wood on wood, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Splinters for days.
See, I wasn't going to say anything like that.
Well, that's why you invited me here.
Cream opened the door, eating a banana.
And the banana was alive.
And it was bad. Vector told
And
her that his banana...
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Excuse me. Go ahead.
Vector told her that his banana would be better. Cream
But she'd have to peel it first.
Oh my god.
Why do I have a bad feeling about all of this?
Yeah, you should have a bad feeling about it. You have a bad feeling because you're wise. Cream didn't understand. So Vector came in and said it was sexy time. Cream decided to sex him so she would forgive him? Okay. Cream took off her clothes.
Yes, because that's the first thing I would do with somebody who was a dick to me for whoever knows how long. I would be like, well, I'll have sex with you and that means I forgive you.
Cream took off her clothes and went upstairs, but Vector was having second thoughts about this when he was still downstairs. Then he changed his mind again, so never mind. What? Yeah, 'cause you do that. You just be like, yeah, never mind, whatever, fuck off. You just leave, you go home, and you're just like, oh wait, I forgot to tell her. And then she's just like sitting upstairs naked, and she's like, are you gonna come up here or not?
Well, I think what we missed here was the moment where she's walking upstairs, and he's looking up, and this angel appears on his shoulder and says, you know, you really shouldn't be doing this, you're too young for sex. And then the devil pokes up and says, get the fuck out of here. You get up there and tap that because you're a man!
And then he falls down the stairs and stabs himself with his own erection and bleeds out while she watches for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, and the shoulder devil just points and laughs.
Sorry.
Sucker!
What the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?
All of a sudden his horniness went up to extreme levels and he wanted to grow a moustache.
How does that work?
So he changed his mind about having sex with Cream. So he's just standing around downstairs while she's upstairs getting ready for sex. And he's like, he doesn't want to have sex with her, but he becomes very horny and this makes him want to grow a moustache. I'm just going over this for my own sanity.
Okay.
What happened then? What happened then? Well, you will have to wait till next chapter to see. Thank you. I couldn't figure that
teaser.
Out. Meanwhile, Shadow is deciding not to do the suicide and instead get revenge because we totally indicated he was going to... Well, actually, yeah, we did, didn't we? I just didn't care.
You had a celebrate card.
Yeah. It turns out he was the one re-enrolling. Why did he have to re-enroll? He was already a student there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to re-enroll.
Maybe he missed too many days and got Fs, and they threw him out.
Maybe. Or I guess it could happen because at one of the schools that I went to, they had some sort of stupid ass prediction matrix shit that was just like it predicted when you were going to graduate, but only based on if you took a full course load every semester, every term, and then it would unenroll you. And it was like, look, if it's going to predict that, then at least predict it based on how many courses I take every term. And they were like, oh, well, it's just a thing. Well, it's just it's a thing that makes you have to do your job again and again and again. Why would you ever presume that I graduated when I have not graduated? Right,
it's a thing that probably can be fixed tomorrow. So
yeah,
just call the guy.
Yeah, this is not even. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why you would have to re-enroll. I mean, anyway, whatever. Shadbad was walking back to the school because he was enrolling again, after all, which we have adequately covered here. And then he saw an evil man walking in the street. It was Eggman. We still haven't explained how Eggman got out of being literally stabbed to death, have we?
No.
Shadow was so mad at the Man of Eggs for running away during the fight that he got Eggman, which is two separate words and man is capitalized, back on his side for backup anyway, and they were marching for the school.
Dun 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 dun.
Write a note. This is one of my longest chapters. Yes, so we're aware of that. We're more than adequately apprised of that.
Is it?
Not really.
Tiny.
To hell with you. It was long.
Because we keep bitching about every little thing.
It was long. It took like 5 years to read this. Just putting in a message to him to say why I'm uploading more content today. We'll see here. The reason is it is New Year's Eve and I stay up longer, so more time. Bye, and see you in Chapter 6, The Tip of a Glory Hole.
Is he just admitting that he's in school? Or he's like a grade schooler or high school or whatever?
I just don't know.
It's a holiday, so he can stay up all night. But on other days, he can't. He's got to go to school. His mom makes him go to bed. Bitch. Mom, you don't understand. I have to finish writing my Sonic Tales gay porn.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Dear, I think Mom, could you just get me a Pepsi? Well, maybe you just want to talk about it. You'll feel better if you... No, Mom, all I want's a Pepsi. All I wanted was a Pepsi. She wouldn't get it for me.
Are you on drugs? No, Mom, I'm not on drugs. I just want a flippin' Pepsi.
I don't know anything anymore. It's like,
Well, okay, Hush, calm down. All right, relax. Just, from the top of your head, down to your shoulders, down to your legs, to your toes, just let it all out. Just silently, just sit there with your eyes closed and listen to what I'm about to say to you. All right? Paying attention? It's a world of wonder, a world of fear. It's a joy of hope and a world of tears. There's no monastery says at the time. It's a small world after all. Doom, doom, doom.
I think we broke Dave.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm so sorry. We should probably contact his next of kin.
Which would be his wife.
My warranty is so up by now.
Sonic and the Sex, Chapter 6. The Tip of the Glory Hole.
Hosh, I feel like we should interrupt so that we can go on another conversation while Kassie waits to read her chapter.
I actually have just... A picture has popped up on my Tumblr dash.
Oh, Petunia and Porky, you got it?
Well, no, but it's relevant to this chapter's title.
Did you not know what a glory hole was and you needed to look it up?
No, it just happened to be on my dash. I've got all kinds of random shit on my dash, okay?
And goatee? Is that what
see.
you're talking about?
No, but like, this is not the kind of stuff that I generally wait for, or like, I don't really know how it popped up on my dash. I mean, I know how it popped up, but this isn't usually the stuff that this particular
it popped
blog...
up now, did it?
Okay, well...
Something popped up, didn't it?
No, because this picture is hilarious.
Yes, keep digging the hole bigger.
Yes,
No.
digging the hole.
This is a hilarious picture.
Probing the hole, more like, yes?
Well, I was gonna say more like rimming the hole, but then I'm like, I'll shut up now.
Okay, I will shut up too.
This picture is ludicrous, and it's comical in how goofy it is, and how it happened to come up. I was just scrolling through, and of course we start this, and the title, and I will show you if you want to see. I will preface it.
Hosh is telling us all about this, but he won't show it to us until the next chapter.
Damn it, just like him.
No, I'm not like this author. I'm not.
Holding out on us from all the good stuff.
No, I mean, I'll show you if you want. It's just, I find it funny because it's ridiculous. And it's also relevant to this chapter's
Well, could you describe it for our listening audience?
Well...
Alright, send it to me.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah,
Meanwhile, Kassie, you go ahead and start, and then at the
Okay.
end of your first paragraph, I will let the folks know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so ridiculous. It's just like I'm looking at it and I'm trying not to crack up because it's ludicrous. And I'm like looking at this, I'm just like, how did this end up on my Tumblr dash? Like, I know how Tumblr is. This is not typical. This is not typical. And why would it show up now?
Fate.
Oh.
I know! Like...
It was then that Vector started to walk upstairs Cream's house. He saw a lot, as in one word, of pictures of Sonic and every one, and
that was deliberate.
And thought that Cream must be really nice to put pictures of them up. Except that she secretly has a torture dungeon in her basement.
She's that guy.
That old lady from Beavis and Butthead. When he got way up to the top, he was so happy about it. He was going to have sex on a nice lady, not with her, but on top of her. Cream came out of her room totally naked, and her boobs everywhere.
Wow.
Her boobs are everywhere.
I guess they're just sort of like nebulously spreading across the world.
Wow.
A step up from that chick in Total Recall.
Remember, guys, the reason why girls wear bras is because otherwise their boobs will go everywhere.
It's like it'll be like Sonic running when his face just spreads, you know, like if you take off the bra and they just sort of start to float away, and there's like this sort of liquid solid.
Right. If when she's dancing, her breasts kind of look like Sonic's feet when he's running.
I am now waiting, she demanded as she was stalking back up to her room. I thought they were already upstairs. Vector ran in with a big bump growing between his surprised legs.
Read louder.
Louder?
Louder. We have to drown him out.
Vector ran in with a big bump growing between his surprised legs. Cream apparently had a sort of triangular vagina, so there would be some nice feelings to be felt.
I love it. Cream apparently had, like, how you would know? You're the author. You've already written nonchalantly about people detaching and zipping their genitals. You can say if someone had a certain thing or not, obviously.
Speaking of detached genitals, I'm looking at Hoshi's picture.
Right?
Now, has anybody seen that third Night of the Living Dead movie? What was it, Dawn of the Dead? Well, there's an opening scene where the chick is in an empty white room, and all these hands come through the wall. Now replace hands with penises, and replace the girl with a dude with his pants zipped down and his rather generous member just sort of limping out of there. You got the gist.
Okay.
And he's looking at us.
He's like, what do you want? What do you want to do? You know, like, he's just looking at, like, the expression on his face is just so like,
what are you going to do, man? What?
Yeah.
I got all these dicks. You want to come at me?
How did you even get in there? What kind of room is this? What is this thing?
I can't speculate anymore because I am pressing the little red X at the top corner of the screen. There it goes. Okay.
I don't know. It just like comes up apropos of nothing on my dash exactly when we start this, and I'm just like, what is this even?
They're paying attention to your
there
browser
will be a link
history,
in the description.
No, there probably
there will not be a link in the description.
Vector stripped all his clothes off and jumped on Cream, knocked her over, and she hit herself on the bed. Well, she couldn't hit her.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's more like he knocked her into the bed, not that she purposely hit herself on the bed. Anyway, Vector said...
Cream was passed out. Vector said, oh, you know what? Less resistance, I guess.
You know what, though? In the last chapter, the very last chapter, he decided, never mind, that he wasn't going to have sex with Cream. And he decided to grow a mustache. What happened?
No, he decided to go ahead, and so it was irrelevant.
Yeah, he decided to go ahead, and he got so horny he wanted to grow a mustache. You've had that feeling where you're like, damn, I just want a mustache. My dick's hard.
Sexy mustachio man.
I'm so goddamn horny, I want a mustache for my dick.
Oh, now I'm having flashbacks to comics I've read.
You know what's horrible? You know what's horrible, though? What's horrible is, like, I've always said I hate soul patches. I hate soul patches. It's just, like, the worst thing. Mm. And for some reason, there are always these trendy sort of, well, either these very, very superficially concerned gay dudes or metrosexuals that grow these soul patches. And I guess they think that it looks good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. But, like, a step worse than the soul patch is when you have a soul patch that you have made out of your pubic hair.
Why did I know this was going in this direction?
That's even worse. And what's terrible about it is that by the time you actually see that they have that, it's a little bit more awkward. Like, you can't just say, like, oh, I need to go shit, and then just, like, leave and never see them again. You're like that's harder to do when you're to that point. But, like, there is actually a stage worse than the pubic soul patch.
I think I know where you're going.
When you have a square that looks like Hitler's mustache above your dick or your vagina, whatever, if you have something like that, just shave it off and never do that again. Never do that.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going. I thought in the same vein you were talking about. I think it looks stupid. The guys who are bald, but they've grown a ponytail out of what's left coming out of the back of their head. That looks dumb. It's just like they completely shave their pubes, but they make a ponytail out of the ass hairs that grow out of the side. It's dumb. It's real turned off. It doesn't work for me. Kassie, you were going more.
Okay.
I also don't like quote unquote landing strips. It's like treasure trails are okay, but landing strips, Or
like arrows
just
pointing down. It's too obvious.
Yeah. Like, I would almost.
My dick is down here.
like we couldn't. We need an illustrative diagram. Like, we have to follow the dotted line, or the solid line in this case, the fuzzy line.
On me, it is not growing out of my knee. It's right between the legs.
Just in case.
I'm sorry, Kassie.
Just in case you wanted to sex me up but didn't realize what that involved or where the parts involved were
Imagine
located.
Dave Hawkins and Hushicho and their various sexy parts.
I got mine
Klebkatt
coming out of the
show.
bottom of my foot. Makes it hard to walk. I absolutely cannot run. I like take one step and I fall over.
So, ladies, if you ever wanted to imagine Dave Hopkins, now you can. But whose show has first dibs?
Yeah. Sorry. Form a line. Take a number. Leave your number, and we'll try and get back to you in the order that you.
Vector said, "Get ready for my creamy bubbles."
That's disgusting.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Especially since it's, cream he's having sex with. And
Are creamy bubbles like scrubbing bubbles?
No.
I hope not. No.
And creamy
I'm
it was.
imagining, like, the little faces and.
Thank you, Hushicho. Thank you.
Yeah, like someone's like guzzling a dick or something, and like this scrubbing bubbles just sort of like shoot over the side of their face. I'm sorry.
Now this is a horror show.
I'm stepping away.
This was a horror show before we started.
I'm
this was a
clapping my
horror
hands
story
like a
since we
dealer at
started.
the blackjack table. I'm done.
And creamy it was, as Victor stuffed his chicken stick, it's called a penis, all into the whole place on cream.
Let's have
Does
some
his
fun.
chicken stick have a
I
wishbone?
want to take a ride on your chicken stick.
He's a fucking crocodile.
Let me get hold of your chicken stick.
I don't even want to know what this says about waffles.
Oh god, this is just gonna get worse. Victor's white mayonnaise went everywhere, and now cream was very creamy.
Technically, she was creamy before, because being
Yeah,
cream...
Yeah, she had like very light yellow fur.
Oh, you're gonna love that reading the next line, Cassie.
I mean,
Oh,
her
joy.
name is cream. Name is cream, so technically, by definition, she would be the
Yeah.
epitome of creamy.
Well, the joke was cream cheese. Because she had
Oh
the
my
chow
god,
named
that's
cheese.
disgusting.
Well, because
Yeah,
she
that
had
is a bit
the
disgusting.
chow named cream. I mean, cheese.
Okay.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you, Hushicho?
No.
If I could take a photo of my face at this moment...
If I
I-
could turn back time.
No, you're not wearing fishnet and duct tape. I'm not letting you go in that direction. Cher did it,
Yeah.
and it was regrettable, and we all tried to forget it, but I'm not going to
I
let
didn't.
anybody...
Okay. He grabbed her boobs and made them bleed blood. Why?
My God.
Why? Like, I know Vector probably has claws, but I don't think he would use them to make her boobs bleed.
Well, I think maybe the history of this sequence was he had heard them called melons once before, and he thought, well, you can squeeze melons and they get all juicy and shit, so why not? I mean, I've never actually touched a boob.
I think Victor has issues.
He was squeezing so very hard, and cream made noise as a blessing to Victor.
No. No.
You're doing very well, my son. I shall pardon you for your crimes. Now there was blood and semen everywhere.
3 Hail Marys and 1 Aretha Franklin.
Cream loved bleeding boobs. I wouldn't. And she also had her period during... What?
What?
So wait, she's bleeding out of her cooch while this is going on too? Are we back to the Pokemon story?
You'd think that someone would have noticed this before it began, and...
Yes, because she would be bleeding everywhere unless she was wearing a tampon. In which case he'd have to pull it out. I'm so sorry for that mental image, everyone.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, wait, that's NBC.
There was blood everywhere, and Cream thought she was dying. Why would you think that? I guess when you have a massive hole in your chest where your boobs used to be, maybe. Vector used a hump bumby booby, which is when you hump hard and bump all over the place and squeeze some boobies. So what you're talking about is that you're on top of her chest, squishing her boobs over your dick, and you're just, yeah. Okay, you could have just said that.
I really kind of want to slap the person that read this. I don't know if that's...
We're reading this.
Tails Wait, what? Tails made it? No, he didn't. You can't make something that women already have. I mean, unless she's like really small.
Hey, Sally, come here. Look, guys, I made boobies. Unless you're like pointing at your, unless you're like pointing at your daughter, I guess, and then you can claim those. I made those. I'm gonna shoot you if you touch them.
There was blood flying everywhere, and it looked like World War II.
I'm sure it didn't. But that at least ties back to the Hitler...
It was just like Omaha Beach.
They foresaw your Hitler comment, Hushicho.
Yeah, this ties back to my pubic Hitler comment. So, yeah, pubic Hitler. There we go. It was meant to be.
The circle of life.
Since there was also semen, They were drinking a blood and semen milkshake. Ew!
That is so disgusting.
Victor made a smiley face on Cream by drawing it with his bloody finger on her chest. There was milkshake
Why
everywhere.
so serious?
Go away, creepy Joker man.
Oh, time to do your Joker voice.
I was hoping I could avoid it.
No, you mentioned
Let's
someone
put a
mentioned
smile on that face, Harley. There you go. Happy now?
Yes, I'm
Her
very
name's
happy.
Cream.
Every time I do that, like my throat hates me.
I'm so sorry, but you do it so well.
I do
It's
it
the
so
best
well
bad
because
Joker
it's
voice.
like shit. Anyway,
It really is the best bad Joker voice ever.
Cream was
You
so
hear that, audience?
Cream was so orgasm, and that Cream started flying. Okay,
Yeah, apparently, she's a squirter.
she can fly with her ears or some shit. Like Tails can fly with his
Think of a
tails.
magical thing, any wonderful thing. Think of orgasm, think of blow, think of handjobs, king.
She was flying up to the glass ceiling of her room. Why would she have a ceiling made of glass? So Victor grabbed on and kept sexing. Cream crashed through the glass ceiling, and now they were flying above the building. People
So
saw...
this is like the end of Willy Wonka.
They suffered multiple lacerations and bled out,
People,
Well, they
making a
haven't bled
red
out
stain
yet.
on the city.
people saw the sex flying in the air. Cream was having sex and flying, and now they were really high up. They flew past the university. They were as high as the tower and having sex up on the clouds, which I'm
Very
pretty sure they would
dangerous.
suffocate if they were that high up.
Yeah, they would suffocate and...
And everybody could follow them because they left a spotted red trail behind them in their wake.
yeah. I mean, they're exsanguinating.
It was beautiful to be dancing in the clouds, all literally.
They're not dancing. They're not dancing.
Oh, the
They're waiting.
majestic sanguine. I'm sorry, I tried to put penguin and say. Just pretend I didn't say anything.
Think about
Suspiria
penguins
in
now.
the air.
You can't edit this out, right?
Oh, I can if you want me to.
She won't.
Oh, fuck. Who cares?
Well, no, because it was funny, but I mean, if you want me to.
Nah, everybody needs to know what an idiot I am.
Actually, they were having sex. Duh. Suddenly, Cream had an orgasm. Organism.
An organism.
It is an organism. She gave birth.
Wow, I realized rabbits got pregnant really fast and gave birth to, multiple litters quickly, but damn. Suddenly, Cream had an organism and they started falling. They were plummeting past
Yes,
all the windows of the tower, and people saw their sex, but didn't care because why would they? In fact, they got quite turned on and sexy. Some of them were inspired to have sex.
Yes,
Wait.
watching two people fall to their death.
I was gonna say.
Two people covered in blood and ejaculate falling to their death from the sky would inspire you to have a sex.
It's just like that anime I watched.
Vector and Cream feel back through the hole in the ceiling. Wait, I thought they flew over to the university though.
Semantics.
And I thought they were at her house. Anyway. In the ceiling and back on the bed like nothing ever happened. I'm pretty sure they would crash through to the ground. Velocity and shit.
The bed was really springy. It was an air mattress.
Wait, if they crashed through the glass ceiling though, there would be glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Like on the bed, on the floor, everywhere.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, it would be like getting knocked off the bridge in Mortal Kombat.
Seriously, this would be like that Jell-O that you made
Yeah.
a few months ago.
Yeah.
With glass in it.
No, this would be like that. Like the end result would be that Jell-O.
Yeah. Yeah. The meaty Jello.
Yes, the Jello.
You put meat in Jello?
No, I didn't.
No.
That's what it looked like, though. I'll send you the video.
Yeah, the video. I actually suggested that she tell up and coming, like low budget horror filmmakers how to do this because it would be such a great horror film effect.
Well, I didn't do anything except put discount Jello with, it was raspberry Jello, and I put raspberry preserves in it. And then it was half melted. I mean, not half melted. It was half solid. And so I took it out and I stirred it again. And I'm like, man, this looks like meat in a bowl that I'm putting in the fridge. I put it back in the fridge because I figured it would smooth out a bit and settle because it wasn't fully solid. And then when I got it out again, it was a big goop that I couldn't eat. So I put it in the microwave thinking maybe that would help and melted it and then, stirred it. And I put it back in the fridge. And when I got it back out and stirred it, that's what it looked like.
You're like the doctor who was like, okay, to save this patient, we just need. Oh God, his arm fell off. Okay, well we'll put that back. Oh, his foot fell off. Jeez. Oh God, that thing started making bad noises now. I that's not good. Is it good? Excuse me. Hey nurse, is it good if it's just a solid line? It's going doo. No, no. Oh. Okay, well we need to do something here. Let's put him in the microwave. That might do it. Yes.
No, you have to see this video because you'll never forget it for the rest of your life.
Link in the description, kids.
Yep. Yep. Cream was still really orgasmy though. Victor decided this had been good, and he asked Cream out on a date.
Why is that in quotes?
Maybe because maybe this is considered a date.
Fuck first, date later.
Usually that happens in the opposite direction, but okay.
Typically, but
Cream was like, yes, and they had a date. Right then and there?
I would have a shower before I have a date.
A shower, a nap, a visit to the hospital.
Yeah, a visit to the hospital, some serious triage, maybe.
At least wait a week before we do anything more like that shit.
Traction. What do they call it? Where they teach you how to walk again?
Yeah. Physical therapy, a transfusion.
Physical therapy.
Assuming you weren't dead on the spot.
Alright, yeah, well.
Victor then put his shorts on but forgot his pants and left. Because you would do that.
And
so he'd have a reason to come back, you see. Like, okay, what was a good date? And Victor's like, oh, I left my pants inside. Wink, wink.
Cream went up. Go ahead.
He's covered in blood, semen, and broken glass.
Yep.
So why would he want to get that on his new pants?
Presumably, they're already covered in it.
Cream went up off her bed. She made a glass of wine. Because I'm sure she's old enough for that.
She went up off her bed. What is she, Regan?
Eh.
I don't know. I guess Victor's mother sucks cocks in hell. I don't know.
When Victor got back home, it was what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah.
In December 1963.
He only wished they had a glory hole.
What? What?
I don't think you know what one is, sir.
A glory hole, glory hole.
He made a tip. He made a tip so that in the future he would use a glory hole because it is good for sex.
I'm just thinking back at that stupid picture. And it's so ridiculous.
He was all pleased. I like glory holes and cream now. He said out loud.
They would go together.
Meanwhile, Shajo Stow was Jado was.
Yeah, guys, whenever I see some mistake like that, I automatically look at my keyboard to see how close the letters are to each other.
Was returning almost to the school, and his invasion would start quite soon. The next... Remember, because him and Eggman are going to go... The next day, Vector told the tale of even flying over the school campus.
They could see you! You said people saw you!
And they saw your schlong, too. And Cream's bits.
And like, you've obviously got serious injuries that people are going to see, and they're going to be like, how the fuck did you get that? What the hell were you doing?
Hey, Vector, we saw you last night. Nice wheelchair.
Seriously?
Vector had hit his tail, wrong tail, painfully stunned the college flagpole. What? What? Wait, are we trying to say that he impaled his butt on the flagpole even though that didn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he bled on the flag.
So he bled on the flag and made semen on it, so there was milkshake even on the college flagpole and flag. Ew.
I would hope that the janitor would have found that before school started the next day.
Yeah. Unless he'd already cleaned the school and, then went to sleep, I guess.
Or one of the staff sees it, and by the time the kids arrive, there's yellow tape everywhere, and there's police, and it's a crime scene, and...
Things were just good with Sonic and Vector and so on, so that was really all good. Cream enjoyed having...
You've just said someone's going to have an invasion.
Which, must be like taking fucking forever for Shadow and Eggman to get there and actually do this. Cream enjoyed having the sex and was looked to his date. Wait, when did Cream become a dude? Did she rip out her vagina and put a penis in its place?
Oh, she's still got vectors in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
What a nice day after some sex, said Tails to Vector and Cream. Cream and Vector were no longer hatering each other.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Right after I had some sex. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We seem to have a missing spot at the golden table ever since Shadow left in fury, said by someone, but we don't know who.
Oh, the titular line.
Do you? Said Shadow, who had returned. Oh no! To be continued.
Oh no, said the author.
I think it's more like, oh no, said anybody reading to this extent, to this part. Oh no.
Oh god, no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No,
okay, it's official. This has broken us in some way.
Is this better or worse than my inner life?
I don't know.
At this point in time, I'm like, I can keep reading it. It hasn't broken me as bad as my MIL yet.
Keep reading now, or let's do some more tomorrow, some other day. I think I'm about at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Hi, JC.
Yeah.
Hi, JC.
Evil.
Yes, they hear
you. Did you name your cat's name is Jesus Christ?
No, Jason.
Jason, okay, I heard JC. Okay.
Well, her nickname is Jason JC.
Okay.
Yeah, she's named after Jason Voorhees. And
I was about to ask if he was a hockey player.
No, the cat is the devil, though.
Oh, okay, cool. He's the man behind the mask. Yeah.
I'm a girl kitty, Dave.
Yeah, you got a dude's name. My black cat that sometimes appeared in the Jack comic, is named, it's a real cat, but, it's dead now. But, we named it, Lucifer. And, then the vet came back and said, this is a girl, right? And and it became Lucy.
Well, in my case, we took her to 2 different vets. Both said that she was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, well, I'll name him Jason then, because we found him on Friday the 13th. And then she went into heat when she was 9 months old. 2 different vets. Many, many years of experience in theory.
In theory.
Theoretically.
Or this was an immaculate conception.
Hypothetically.
And he really is Jesus Christ.
I don't... No, I think this cat is the opposite of that.
Antichrist.
Jasmine Christ. I don't...
I don't know.
Or
This...
he
cat
could
is
be Jesus Crunch.
Whatever this cat is unquestionably evil.
Okay. That's all cats. Anyway, so I had a lot of fun reading Sonic and the Sex. It was good. I will now give my book report on Sonic and the Sex. Sonic is a hedgehog, and he has friends, and they have sex, and they try to kill Shadow, and it wasn't very nice, but Shadow came back, and everyone said, oh no, the end. Did I pass?